Cześć Polacy! Welcome to English with Nick. Dzisiaj będziemy rozmawiać o perle światowej sławy angielskiej kuchni. Fish and chips. Notabene, nie zawiera chipsów. Today we'll start by talking about one of Britain's national dishes, fish and chips. I think it's really delicious, but to be honest, it's quite a simple meal, so I won't go into detail. But we do need to discuss the language about it, because it's much more complicated than you think. The first and most important thing about fish and chips is that you must never order it in a restaurant. You need to go to a fish and chip shop, which is also called a chippy. It doesn't matter if it's run by British, Chinese or Greek people, but it needs to be a chip shop, not a restaurant. Don't expect to receive it wrapped in newspaper. They stopped that in the 1950s because the ink was poisoning people. But yes, it's served in paper. They will ask you if you want it open or wrapped. If you want to eat it on the street, ask for it open. If you want to take it home, ask for it wrapped. They will also ask you if you want salt and vinegar. Our vinegar is very different to yours. Don't be afraid, say yes. But if someone offers you a lemon, turn around and leave. It's blasphemy. Okay, but what are you actually buying? It's just a battered fish and deep-fried chips. But this is where the linguistic problems begin. I said battered fish, so fish in batter. Are you sure you've heard me properly? I didn't say butter, I said batter. I'll say both slowly. Butter, batter. These are very different sounds for us. In the future, I'll make a video about that subject. But for now, let's just say that butter, masło, is the difficult one, and batter, panierka, is the easy one. It's pronounced almost exactly like in Polish. The verb batter means to beat, and it's because we beat the mixture. So, battered fish technically means bita ryba. The poor fish. But really, it's ryba w panierce. And what about the chips? So, in American English, chips means chipsy. But in British English, chips means frytki. And that's what you'll get. By the way, chipsy in British English is crisps. And sometimes we serve them with a sandwich. The next problem is with the apostrophes. Listen carefully to how I say that word, as Polish people usually mispronounce it. Apostrophe. Because we say just not and, we need an apostrophe instead of the a, and an apostrophe instead of the d. Fish and chips. In reality, English people have problems with this grammar. I'm not going to teach you bad English on this channel, but I will say that you will see some very, creative versions of apostrophe use. Oh, and one final thing. If you order fish and chips, they might ask you if you want mushy peas. It's a matter of taste, but in my opinion, you should smile and say no thank you. They're disgusting. National dish. Delicious. Meal. Order. Fish and chip shop. To run. Chippy. Wrapped. ink, poison, served, vinegar, blasphemy, actually, battered fish, deep fried, batter, mixture, pour, chips, chips, crisps, apostrophe, mispronounce, mushy peas, disgusting.
Subskrybuj mój kanał i bądź na bieżąco ze wszystkimi nowymi treściami. Zapraszam Was na mojego Instagrama, Facebooka i Twittera English with Nick. Do zobaczenia w kolejnych odcinkach. Thanks for watching.